As Officer Don Sahota was laid to rest today, planning is underway for a memorial service to honor another fallen first responder. He was a beloved member of a small Oregon community. St. Paul firefighter Austin Smith was killed after an explosion during a large barn fire. That tragedy just days after Officer Sahota was shot and killed. And tonight we're learning about an out-of-state teenager who's honoring both men in a special way. Jenny Young here live now to tell us about how he's doing it.
Jeff, Liz, he's from Florida all the way across the country, but he wants those families here, Sahota's family and Austin Smith's family, to know that their loved ones will not be forgotten.
Tonight I'm running for fallen firefighter Austin Smith. He worked with the St. Paul Fire District in Oregon, and his last alarm was February 3rd of 2022, and lost his life after an explosion took place while he was at the scene of a 3-alarm barn fire.
Zachariah Cartledge didn't know St. Paul firefighter Austin Smith, but this 13-year-old who lives 3,000 miles away is telling his nearly 350,000 Facebook followers about Smith's sacrifice for the small, tight-knit community of St. Paul.
He served his community well, and he served his area that his family's been living in for a long time very well as well.
Tonight, Zachariah ran a mile in honor of Smith, jogging 7 laps around a track in his hometown in South Florida while carrying a flag. I sat down with Zachariah shortly before the run and found out that flag is for Smith's family.
We carry the red line flag for the firefighters, and each flag is different, even though it looks the same. We send the flag to the family after the run. So whenever we do another run, we switch out the flag. So after the run, firefighter Austin Smith's family will be receiving a flag and a handwritten note from me.
Last Tuesday, the teenager ran in memory of Vancouver officer Donald Sahota. While he was still catching his breath, Zachariah shared this message with Officer Sahota's loved ones.
To the whole family of fallen officer Donald Sahota, everybody with the Vancouver Police Department and in Washington, as well as his whole entire wife and 2 children, and the rest of his family, we hope you all heal very soon through the passing of your loved one.
Since 2018, Zachariah has run 1 mile for every police officer and firefighter who's died in the line of duty. His nonprofit organization, Running for Heroes, has given thousands of dollars to injured first responders.
We've given over $227,000 back to 28 injured first responders in total.
His father, Chad, helps run the organization.
His goal is to make sure these heroes are honored and the families can find comfort knowing that their stories aren't going to be forgotten.
To the whole family of fallen firefighter Austin Smith, his whole department with the St. Paul Fire District in Oregon, as well as his wife and extended family, we hope you all heal very soon through the passing of your loved one.
Zachariah says that he's run about 1,100 miles in total for first responders. If you want to donate to Running for Heroes, we've posted the link where you can do that on coin.com. And the memorial service for Austin Smith, that is going to be held this Saturday at 1 o'clock at the St. Paul Rodeo Grounds. It's expected to be quite big. Jeff, Liz, we know the State Fire Marshal's office is in town planning it right now. It is open to the public. And of course, we will have live coverage of that. Reporting live tonight, Jenny Young, KOIN 6 News.
Jenny, thank you. We report